Hello, my lovelies. Long time no see. Your girl took some time off. I'm back doing readings. So let's see what the hell's going on for you guys this week. We're in the first week of December. We're almost to the end of 2024. I love that. Super excited that things are finally starting to change. All right. So I do feel like there is this feeling of feeling trapped, feeling really stuck. Why? Where? What's going on? What do you need to see the reality of so that you can face your fears and undo something that's keeping you stuck or holding you back? What is it? What is something that you either need to acknowledge or shift your perspective on? And then you need to fucking drop that bad habit or that situation, that person, the baggage, and leave it behind you and move forward. This person is literally transitioning out of really heavy times, right? They're just taking what they have with them. So don't take the baggage with you. Take only the good stuff with you and leave the baggage behind. Move to something that is better suited for you. And it looks like the decision is to leave the toxicity behind. The devil in reverse is the only way I like this card. Why? Well, because the devil in the upright means we're still struggling with the toxic cycles, the codependency, the addictions, or something that is a great temptation. In the reverse, it's the opposite of that. It's letting go. It's finding the enlightenment. It's empowering yourself and reclaiming your power and overcoming all of those obstacles, and just in time for holiday season. So I feel like we're finally transitioning out of these toxic cycles or patterns that repeat, and we're in Mercury in retrograde, right? So what the best time in the world to let go of things? Remember that retrogrades are a review process. So what is Spirit showing you that you need to review and then decide whether you continue or whether you finally let it go? And if you decide to let it go, it looks like you open up to a world of happiness, new opportunities, fresh starts, the potential for love, romance, marriage, children, but really like opening your heart to brand new opportunities of happiness. So this is seen as the happiest card in tarot for a reason. I feel like that is exactly what you're headed towards once you reclaim your power and once you let go of whatever this toxic shit is. All right, what do we need to know from the Ascended Masters? Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. The divine's always got your back. And if you doubt that, you need to seriously connect to spiritual divine energy. I feel like this is telling you that you need to really trust what you're being given, especially from source energy, and that you need to see that everything is working out exactly how it is supposed to. Lady Nadia, I feel like there is something within your heart, and it's funny because on this one, her heart is like being blown wide open. She's super excited, very ecstatic really of what is coming. So I feel like Spirit's trying to work on your heart chakra. They're trying to open it up. Why does it need to be open? Because you need to give and to receive. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. Is it functioning? You might be a really big giver, but can you receive? If you can't receive, something is closed off, and that's what needs to change. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So if it's out of balance, that's what we need to let go. We want it in balance so that we can actually give and receive equally. What else do they need to see this week? Dwal cool, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Take one step at a time. Sometimes we've got to let go of these things that aren't serving our highest good and really break some cycles so that we can get out of Dodge, so that we can get out of these situations or relationships that just, it's not going anywhere. It's no good for us. So we've got to. What was I saying about being a Mercury in retrograde? Mercury. It's time to open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. He's also holding the Caduceus, which is a symbol for healing. And so I feel like by speaking up and getting this weight off your chest and opening up lines of communication, I feel like that's what's going to help to usher in this new beginning and this healing that you need. So let go of the old and open up new opportunities coming in for you. What else do you need to see this week? Ooh, interesting. Spirit's asking you to take charge and take action. They're going to show you where that needs to happen. It's also going to help you to feel like you're not trapped anymore. I feel like this card always draws me to the arrow that he's holding, and an arrow first has to be what? Pulled backwards before it can catapult forward in a new direction. So if you feel like you're going backwards during Mercury in retrograde, totally normal. That's kind of how it's supposed to happen. It slows things down. It gives us the opportunity to see, is what I'm doing really working, or do I need to tweak it somewhere? Does something need to change? And it probably does, because all of us have something in our life that maybe isn't quite working out well. So this is your review process. In that time, you're going to figure out some solutions to things that maybe are keeping you stuck and decide what you want to release and what you wish to continue. Maybe you're going to start something new once it ends mid-December. I feel like just in time for some positive changes to happen before the end of the year is out. So set your power and your intention, especially if you're manifesting. I don't usually manifest during Mercury in retrograde. You can. Yesterday was the first. The first of the month is really powerful for new opportunities coming in. But do you have space energetically for those new things to come in? Are you blocking them by having too much stuff energetically in your life? Do you have the space available for new things to come in? If you don't, you need to eliminate some things. Think of it as like energetically cleaning out your closet so that you can make space for new things. You only have so much energy or so much space to devote to everything you've got going on. So if you don't have the space, you can't welcome in something new. There's a blockage there, and you want to release that to go forward. Angels, what else do they need to see? Thank you. Listen deeply. Spirit's trying to get your attention, and they're going to do it in a number of ways that are going to make sense for you. It's going to be different for everyone. But they want you to pay attention to those little nudges or those little cues from Spirit in order to actually make progress and move forward. So whatever they are prompting you to release, especially if it's toxic or not good for you, they want you to do that. And then it requires the work. So do the work. It's going to get you to your happy ending. I feel like you also need to speak up. I feel like there's a lot of things that haven't been said that need to be said. And so that's what's keeping you feeling like you're stuck and trapped. That's what this weight is that you need to get off your chest. And I feel like that's also going to help usher in these new opportunities that lead to a lot of happiness. So Spirit's asking you to take a step back while they coordinate things behind the scenes. In the meantime, they want you to earth and ground. Ground your energy so that you're able to be in a positive frame of mind when these opportunities happen. And then Spirit says it's time to trust the universe. Know that all good things happen in divine timing. Don't rush the process. Trust that it's all going to happen exactly how it's meant to. Have a great week.